Any phone calls?
Yeah.
That didn't work out. Oh, hi, Nicole. Any phone calls?
There we
I don't think
go.
she.
Right.
I
That's
don't think she thought that was funny.
I've done it.
okay. We are now streaming. All three of us here. I wonder if the PLS crowd are like, where's the call? Where's the
Hmm,
call?
probably. But you
Where
see
else
where
do
they're
we
doing
go?
they're revamping the $100 product.
Yeah, I got that email yesterday. It's including the Mind Mastering Magic course, which I don't mind, but he
Oh, it's
wanted to
included.
he
Oh,
wanted to
he's
add
giving
the
it away free.
well, no, part of the 100, yeah. Um, he wanted to do the weekly calls as well, and I said no. Said he couldn't put that in.
Is he
Um,
gonna pay you for that?
no, I don't think so. We know where we're going.
Yeah, it's all
Um,
good.
yeah, we are starting free weekly marketing. I'll put it out on Facebook as well. I'll tag you in it, Eric.
Okay.
I thought school was a bit cheeky, trying to charge us $100 just to change the name.
Oh, that was school charging it?
Yeah, school. Yeah, it doesn't tell you until you click the button.
Oh my goodness.
I know, just to change the freaking name.
That's ridiculous.
It costs them nothing. It costs them absolutely nothing to do it, and yet they want to charge us.
No.
Right. So, oh, hi,
They must need
Darren.
that money with some of the other competitors, you know? Oh, Matthew's trying to call me. He's probably like,
He wants us to do his deal.
hold on, hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Right, well, we'll give it a minute, guys, see if anybody else comes on, and then we'll kick off. If you want to share this, we're not kind of well, that's up to you. Say we're not really sharing like products and offers and stuff like that, but I dare say they'll crop up just in the course of talking. So, but if you want to share it out, feel free. We want it to be a good free resource, is the aim. But we will talk about obviously what's going on as a way of explaining how tos. It's just one more minute and we'll start. Let me just get a couple of pages open that we might need. .com.
All right, I got to get him the link real quick. He's like, yeah, where are you guys? Where's the link? What happened?
Taking control.
Sorry. All right, let me send this to. All right, let's see.
I'm trying to decide if I should have the plant in the background. Well, it's probably not the most pressing of matters for you guys, but does it look good or?
Looks a little wilted there. I don't know. Maybe.
This was my wife's office and she sucked the life out of it.
Know how that goes. All right.
Well, we'll just wait for Matthew then, and then we'll kick off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we at here? Okay.
Right, so he's got to be here in a minute. So come on, come on.
I like the binoculars though, Paul.
Yeah, neighbor over the road.
You got
Like a Back to the Future
really?
scenario
I was
going.
about to say something, but I gotta watch myself.
Yeah, the bathrooms Just
Yeah.
saying.
Oh man.
And the
Not that
blind
long.
doesn't work, so it's all good. That's why I never get any work done, Eric. You know, when you say, "Have you done that page yet?" and I'm like, "Oh no, I've been busy."
Yeah, I've been busy. I love it.
I don't know where Matthew is, so we're going to make a start. Otherwise, we'll be here all
Yeah,
day.
we'll get it started. I sent him the link.
Okay, cool. Oh, there he goes. There he is. In the nick of time, and Laura, look. So I'm gonna change the. I'm gonna set my clock like 5 minutes back or something, or 5 minutes forward. Right. So, hey guys. Right. So, just to very quickly explain what's going on. We used to do these calls every week, and then we started doing them in PLS, Power Lead System, right? Which I'm kind of happy to do, but the problem is, um, people want help doing stuff. So we might show them, for example, Repurpose IO, which has an affiliate link, right? And what happens is people start complaining. Other marketers will start complaining, saying, "Well, you know, they've got this platform inside Power Lead System, and they're talking about, you know, if I show our blog, we have other income streams on our blog other than Power Lead System, for example. So then it's like it's seen like we're trying to sell other stuff to the Power Lead System audience, which is a conflict of interest, which it isn't because we're multiple streams of income guys. So we've taken it back under our control. We can show what we like. We can talk about what we like. We're still not really aiming to just. This isn't like a pitch call. This is a value call. Me and Eric want to kind of be like Alex Hormozy and stuff like that, and give some value out to the marketplace because it's partly how you build your brand. So we're not planning on selling you everything. So if you just save time, just send $50 to Eric on his Venmo account. We can get that out of the way now. Right. So we got asked a question and we're going to do that off the fly, off the cuff. Do you want to ask your question, Hoff, or should I do it for you?
No, I don't mind. So basically the question was whether if you're just going to start affiliate marketing from scratch, would you go the all-in-one route with something like ClickFunnels 2, or would you go all separates with a separate email system, separate funnel system, payment, so on, blog, and everything like that?
Okay. I got your question wrong earlier because I was going to say what would I do starting from scratch. So we'll do that as well. So what you're saying is like ClickFunnels 2, everything integrated, or go high levels, got everything integrated, or do separate, like GetResponse maybe if you're autoresponder,
Yeah.
HBA for funnel builder, yada yada yada. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to start because I introed it, Eric? Do you want to start off with that one or?
Oh, you want to put it over to me?
Well, I can do, or I can answer it
No,
if
the
you want
reason is
first.
the reason I think that you may be better for this is because you build funnels. I don't really build out funnels. I build out the copy, the campaigns, and all that. I mean, me personally, um, I think ClickFunnels is a phenomenal product. I think if you're going to go that route, an all-in-one route, then you need to be 100% dedicated to, building out funnels, building out systems, really go down that road. Because if you're just, looking for a way to list build and, maybe create a funnel here and there, there's much cheaper alternatives that I think would work just fine. I mean, you could even start with like a system.io, which is free, and it's got a self-containing contact manager. You can build funnels, you can collect emails, you can respond. So I would probably say, and again, it just depends. I think you're more technical, David, than me, obviously. So
Very
ClickFunnels may be
technical.
very technical. So it may be a lot easier for you to dive into a ClickFunnels. But if I was talking to someone sort of brand new or just getting started, I would say, if you want to go down that road, I'd probably lead them to system.io first. I'm sure there's other free platforms out there, but I think that one would be the easiest. So that would sort of be my response, David. But with your background and technical ability, I mean, obviously you're going to be able to build out, and there's going to be a lot more functionality, and you'll be able to build out, probably a little bit more superior type systems through ClickFunnels. But it just really depends on, the road that you want to go down. I mean, if you learned a site like ClickFunnels and you're looking for ways to make money, I mean, besides promoting your own products, if you've got really technical and good at building funnels, there are guys that make six-figure, multiple six-figure, even seven figures just building funnels for people. So,
Sure.
that may open up an entirely new income stream for you if you decide you really want to get good at building out funnels. So I'll let you take over, Paul.
My answer would be, why aren't you using Infusionsoft?
Crikey, that's another lifetime ago.
He used to work for Infusionsoft, used to be the support guy.
There you go.
Blimey. Wow.
So why aren't you going to Infusionsoft then? You know that product?
Again, that's probably changed 4 or 5 times since then. Had a rename. I just think I think the main pull was the fact it's all in one place. So you've got absolutely everything. Website, email, lists, contacts, as well as payment processor if needed, as well as blog and everything else just in one place. It just seemed to be.
So that's good. What do you want to do with it? How many funnels do you want to build?
2 or 3 that I can think of at the minute for stuff that I have promoted in the past.
Yeah.
But it seems to all come together, doesn't it? It's like in the last week or so, we've had 3 things that are launched or about to change. So I think the problem at the moment is just that, as you know, my domain's tied up with HBA, and I'm not sure I want to go down that route.
Well, you should be able to take it out from HBA.
Yeah, I can. I'm just still not sure whether I'm going which way I'm going. So kind of,
well,
this is
my take on it is, for example, right, you are technical, you can build them. Most people can't, which is part of the appeal while we're promoting OfferLab at the minute, because you can, without knowing anything, you can go and create a funnel from the products that are in there. If you want to sell other people's stuff, OfferLab makes it very easy to do, but then there's different levels. Now, if you only want 2 or 3 funnels, right, I'll give you a hint. System.io is free.
Yeah, well, we've dabbled with that in the past. Yeah,
you can use different email addresses to get other accounts, because I've done it. What I found though,
it's up to 2,000 contacts with 1 free account, and they just lowered, by the way, guys. Now you can have up to 5,000 contacts for $17. It's dropped from 27 to 17. If you didn't know that. So if you're paying 27, go back in, log in, and knock down your account.
Okay. Well, I found with System.io, we were doing so many funnels and stuff that I ended up paying more than if I went to something like HBA. So I went to HBA. I prefer the funnel builder in HBA. I love those guys. I use HBA, and we've built lots and lots of pages, haven't we, Eric, in that funnel builder for $25 a month. Disadvantage, you need a separate email account, autoresponder. However, the research I did said that you get better deliverability with something like Aweber or GetResponse than you do with System.io. But if you're only building 2 or 3 funnels, does it really matter? Because you're dealing with such small margins of errors on like 1,000 contacts, 2,000 contacts. So I would start with the most cost-effective HOF, which might be System.io for you. I need to be able to build a page on the fly, because Eric will send me a message and say, had an idea, need a page for, and we go and we make it, and it's true though, we make them quite often, we make them really fast. So I need the ability to go and make lots of pages, as and when we need them. We'll have to see what happens with OfferLab, but we're still making bridge pages all the time. So I need a funnel builder, But to answer your question, if you go where everything's all combined, it's like that what's that Star Trek, not the Voyage Home, the Undiscovered Country in it, where the new Excelsior is their ship, and they escape in the Enterprise, and Scotty takes a few bits out of the Excelsior to stop it going. And he says the more they put in them, the more there is to go wrong.
Eric, I just sent you a message.
Okay.
Laura White is my girl. She's a good friend of mine. She's looking at OfferLab with us.
So I don't know if that answers your question, Hoff, but if you're going to pay, like, how much, he's talking about ClickFunnels too. How much is ClickFunnels?
£81 a month if you pay annually.
And you can do it for free on System.io. And if you only want 2 or 3 funnels, I'd go System.io. That's what I would do,
Okay,
to be honest.
thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
If you then start doing a lot more, right, and you outgrow System.io, then HBA is only 25 a month, and okay, I need Get Response, but I'm only paying like £17 a month for Get Response at the minute. $17, not pounds, dollars, and you can start for free. With
Sorry,
Get
yeah,
Response.
I meant dollars. Yeah.
So, you know, the answer is it just depends what you use it for, how much you're going to use it, what you want to do. So I know it's not the best question, but if you only want 2 or 3 funnels, I won't be paying ClickFunnels. And ClickFunnels can go clunky sometimes as well, as great as it is. I don't know if that's still the case, but I remember Ray Dietrich, Eric, sort of saying like this is getting too much now because there's always like a problem with it. And that's that thing about Scotty. The more they put into it, the more there is to go wrong. And when I had ClickFunnels, he did say use another autoresponder maybe. Yeah, so even though you could do it, so I would use System.io or HBA and go with that personally for where you are now. But if you start making lots and lots, but there you go. Right, so that's answered Hoff's. Anybody else got a question, or do you want us to do that if we were starting from scratch idea?
Starting from scratch, please.
Hold on one sec.
Okay.
Oh, no, you go ahead, Paul. I'm trying to back and forth with Matthew real quick.
Okay, no worries. So if I was starting from scratch, what do you mean by starting from scratch, Deborah? If I didn't have any knowledge, or if I lost everything and had to start again?
I mean, I've been following you, and I know like the YouTube and the Captions AI and all that Opus clip, but it's putting it all together as a funnel of my own, if you know what I mean.
Right. Okay then. So, okay. So, pick a product, somebody. Should we? Are you up for this, Eric? If we just pick a product and just go for it and show people.
Jiffy.
Jiffy.
I tell you what, hold on one sec. I was just talking with Matthew, and sorry, I was a little confused because Matthew had brought up OfferLab, and I'm like, I didn't think you were in, Matthew. He's like, no, not yet. But I've got Laura White on here. Hey, Laura, and she was also potentially interested in OfferLab. So, Laura, if you'll hang tight, we're going to do a quick little training for everybody. But we're happy to go through OfferLab if you're okay waiting around for a little bit.
Absolutely. I have to hop
Okay.
off at 1, but I've got the whole 45 minutes. So
Yeah, we won't be that long. We'll go through OfferLab toward the end and show everybody everything.
Well,
Okay.
the extras you get with these amazing internet marketers, if you, well, obviously people on here, some of them know Paul and Eric, but Laura, Paul, and Eric are master marketers, and pay close attention. I learn every time I'm on with them.
I'm glad to be here.
The aim of this though is like chip in if you know something, guys, because it's not all about me and Eric. We want, like I said at the start, it's a free marketing call. You can ask your questions, and you know we probably can't answer every single one, but if we know it, we will. So if we were starting from scratch then, and we were going to promote, and we're going to promote Jiffy, I'll share screen, shall I, Eric, and we'll go to you, ChatGPT, I guess. Also, right. So putting it together to actually get some promotion going. Why did you join Jiffy, Deborah?
I like the idea of trading.
You like the
So-
idea of trading?
So the product that Jiffy had and the
Yeah.
Sniper Pro
Yeah.
was what I was interested in,
Okay. Why?
because I need to make an income.
Okay. Need to make an income. Okay. And okay. So how did you hear about it?
Probably through you.
Probably through me. So you're following me.
Yeah.
And I put a post. So if I happen to put a post out about Jiffoo, chances are you probably wouldn't know about it.
No.
So that's the first thing. So many times, guys, me and Eric, we give our time, we do trainings. People go, that's amazing, that's really good. Go and check their Facebook profiles or their YouTube. Nothing. So I can guarantee 100% that if you don't put any marketing out there, guys, no one's going to. This has never happened to me, put it this way. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? I don't know you, do I? No, you don't know me, but I was just wondering if you had any fantastic internet marketing opportunities available. Well, actually, funnily enough, that's never happened, right? Usually I have to do a little bit of work and put something out so people can see it. So that's the first thing. You have to get out there. And Eric sent a great email out the other day about being, what was it, like being a clown for a bit and being, you know, happy for people to laugh at you.
Yeah, oh yeah, this morning. I mean, it's kind of difficult getting started, especially as you're coming into a promotional type. Marketing is promoting. And as part of promoting, you're putting yourself out there. So if you've never done that before and you're especially doing it through social media, it can be real difficult because the only people that really know you're even doing it are typically people that are closest to you, and they're not always the best people to have around you in most cases when you're starting to do this, because they're not the most encouraging. So I think that it's nerve wracking. It's tough to say, hey, I'm going to put a video on my Facebook wall. Well, my Aunt Susie from Idaho might see that and call me and ask me what I'm doing or laugh at me. So I think all these things are very, very real. But if you come into a program, which kind of shocks me a little bit though, because if you're excited about what you're doing, if you go to a nice restaurant or you're out there doing something and you get a good experience, you have no issue sharing that with people. Like typically, if you have a good experience at a restaurant or you watch a show and you thought it was great, you want to tell everybody about it. But people come online and they actually love the product that they bought, they're using it. But they're scared to death to sort of promote it. And to me, it's sort of the same thing. If you're really excited about what you're learning, the product itself, you're seeing any kind of results. The result doesn't need to be monetary either. A lot of people think, well, I can't really say anything until I make my first dollar. Well, that's not true. You've learned something new. You're excited. You're sharing the journey. Hey, I've never traded a day in my life. I have a demo account and I just did a successful trade. If I would have had live money, I would have won this trade. I'm learning some really cool stuff right now. You market where you're at, not you can share your vision of where you want to be, but market where you're at, because you'll meet people where they're at. If I'm online, sometime when I first came online, I looked at the big gurus and but they were it was kind of like, oh, they don't have time for me. I'm not going to connect with them. I sort of looked for somebody that was sort of on the journey of kind of where I was, but I knew that they were serious about what they were doing. And I would initially reach out to those people first. Hey, what do you got going? And as long as I knew they had a community and they had good training, I would typically align or reach out to those folks. So anyway, I think that's a big fear, is like, putting yourself out there and beginning that promotion process. But you have to do it unless you have big money to just run ads. And a lot of people don't have, budgets to run ads, and that means we've got to go out and do the hard work and get the promotion out there.
Cool. So Deborah, and this applies to OfferLab or Jiffoo or anything you're promoting, right? So Deborah, you need to make an income. How many other people in the planet at the minute do you think want to make an extra income or need to make an extra income?
Millions.
Millions, right? So is there an audience for Jiffoo?
Yes.
Okay. Why is trading a good way of making money, making that income? What appealed to you?
I felt that once I've learned it, and it's I mean, I did a bit in the past during lockdown.
And what was good and what was bad about it?
I was following someone, and it started off good.
Yeah.
But then one backed trade and we lost all the money.
Okay. So you had a bad experience because you were following one person, and then maybe, who knows, one night they decided they'd get into crack cocaine and they blew everybody's account.
Yeah.
Or we had an argument, or that, I don't know if it was man or woman, but they had an argument. The dog got ill and had explosive diarrhea up the wall, and he couldn't monitor the trade, or who knows. But you follow one person. Matthew can relate, right? So you follow one person, you put all your eggs in one basket, and you lost.
Yeah. But I like the idea of it. But I needed to learn
but
more.
it didn't work out for you.
No.
Okay. So is that an interesting story to all of these people that want to make money online? Would that be an interesting story?
Yeah, I guess so.
And is it kind of okay? So how does Jifu solve that problem?
Because you've got the scanners, you've got the training, there's more people involved. So if one strategy doesn't work, you've got others that you can learn.
Okay. So you've got some experience there that is useful to anybody looking to make money online, right?
Yeah.
So you're already ahead, aren't you?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whenever me and Eric start to promote something, that's the first place I go to is, how does this help? How does it solve somebody's pain problems? How does it help feed their dreams, desires, and wants? And how does it solve their frustrations? And I'll show you something you can do real quick. And Eric can chip in if you want while I'm trying to log into OfferLab Certified, but it won't let me. I don't know whether that's because you're in.
Yeah, I mean, you have a story now. You already have a built-in story. So you have to think about how many other people are out there like you that maybe are either scared of trading, or maybe they've had a bad experience that they can relate, to what has happened to you. You know what I mean? So that's something you can leverage in your marketing, right? Is to, hey, here was the roadblock, here was the issue that I had, here was my experience. It wasn't so good, and and I thought about kind of throwing in the towel and not even trying this again, and I'd had this bad experience, but this is what I found, that this global community, thousands of traders worldwide. I found actual tools. I found a community of people that trade together. So I'm not sort of out here solo trading or relying on one person like before. And so you're giving them that transition from bad experience to now the solution, right? And it's your genuine story. It's not someone else's story. It's your story. So now you've anchored and you've built that connection now with all these people as you put this story out there that can relate and connect with you, and will go, wow, okay, I'm sort of in a similar boat. Sounds like you found a solution. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? Right. So now it's like, how many ways can you package up that story and promote it? Right. Could be through YouTube. It could be through so many different, you could write a blog, so many ways you can now package up that story and repurpose it many, many times, just that one story, and build off of that. So back over to you, Paul. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
thanks.
Let me just share screen a little bit. So we will cover Jifu, definitely, not Jifu, OfferLab, I mean. Let me get this over here. But it's the same process for OfferLab, Jifu. This is how we think, right? So, I've got something in chat. Yes, recorded, Laura. Right. What screen am I recording? Screen 2. Share. So when you say build it into a funnel, me and Eric, we do a lot of social media. Let's do response 2. Can I pick which one I want? I prefer this response. So I've just gone into ChatGPT here, and honestly, me and Eric, we use ChatGPT or DeepSeek or Google AI Studio, or whatever. We use it every day. So I put here, look, I'm in my 50s and need to make an extra income. How can I promote Jifu to people my age? What are their pain points, frustrations, dreams, and desires? How can trading solve that? And it's telling me pain points and frustrations, 50s age group, retirement concerns, job insecurity, inflation, cost of living, time lost, tech overwhelm, dreams and desires. They want retirement freedom, legacy, time flexibility, supplemental income, confidence, community. Can you relate to any of those, Deborah?
Yes.
Awesome. That's your target audience, and you are one of them, because I haven't said people in their 20s because I can't relate to people in their 20s anymore.
I wish I was.
Exactly, right? So you will tend to cut to the chase. Your target audience will usually be people like you, and there will be lots and lots of them out there. And I was taught early on, when you put your marketing messaging out, right, somebody who's reading it should be it's just like they're talking to me.
Okay.
It's just like they're talking to me. Yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I'm talking about, I'm worried about my retirement freedom, anybody that's watching it in my demographic, anybody in their 20s is just probably going to turn off. Retirement's way too far. But anybody kind of roughly in my demographic is going to go, yeah, retirement freedom. That's the thing I'm worried about. And then I might do another video about time flexibility, because I can work when I want, especially on the higher time frames on Jifu, or picking funnels out of OfferLab, right? So what you do is you go, how trading with Jifu solves this. Not a grind, scalable income, structure and support, low barrier to entry, recession proof, confidence boost. How to promote to 50 plus. AI is telling me everything. So now I could say to it, now do the same for OfferLab, please. And then you might have to give it the page, right? Let's see if it knows OfferLab. Russell Brunson, there, look, he already knows it, right? Starting over feels scary. Online overwhelm, wasted money, too late, tech barrier, right? Dreams and desires, what they want. How OfferLab solves this. Clear proven path, hand-holding guidance, community of doers, focus on offers, not tech. Now, me and Eric, we use these. Look, empathy first, how to promote. I get it. I'm in my 50s too, and I've been through the frustration of programs that overpromise and overdeliver. In fact, I joined a trading thing, and this guy was trading for it, and it was really good. And I don't know what happened, right? I don't know if he got drunk one night or started doing drugs, but he had a bad trade and he blew my account. I'll never do that again. So anybody that's interested in trading, that's a fantastic story for them. And even if they don't join you, have you helped them?
Yes.
Because you probably put them off going with a solo trader who could blow everything with one bad trade. Right? So now if I say a person of authority, I don't mean like, but you get what I mean. You've got something, you can help them. You found somebody who's at your level and you've been through something, they can learn from your experience. And that's your superpower. Everybody.
And Paul, I was going to say this fits in perfectly now too with the new promotion the guys are running with Jifu, where they are during the week. You have the opportunity for people to come in on a weekend, purchase the tools, get plugged in. There's training on the weekends to get them started to make sure they're up and running. They can trade with everybody throughout the week, and then before that 7 days is up, they have the ability at that point to refund their money, right? This is something that Paul had put out there. I think Jason Hall is putting this together. But think about that. You put your story out there and you say, hey, if you'd like to, see what I'm talking about, it's real. You can test out, you can check out our community, you can try the tools for 7 days, money back guarantee. And that's what Jifu offers. So, they can come in, they can get plugged in on those Saturday, Sundays. I think they may go. I don't know if they're going to continue to do this. It sounds like they are, Paul, but now somebody has an opportunity to come in and check out the community, check out the tools, set up a demo account, start trading. And at the 7 day mark, if it's not for them, hey, no problem. You get your money back. So, I mean, that to me is, go ahead.
Sorry, can they join Discord in that time?
Yes. It's just like they've joined Jifu. It's just like they've literally joined Jifu. So they can they get access to everything. So they can see the community, they can see all the support. And then if they want to go on it on their own, or, they found a guy that might blow their account, whatever, great, that's fine. It's just a way of promoting something that you can put content out there now. And let me just plug to everybody. Can you still see my screen, or did it stop?
Yeah, we can see.
Right. Just as a plug to everybody, look, if you go to masterplanaffiliates.com, if you're not already in, go to masterplanaffiliates.com, sign up there, it's free, right? And this page, I'll drop it in the chat here as well if you don't want to opt in, right? But you'll get other stuff that we send out. But here's Deborah, me and Eric. Well, mostly me. I tend to record these videos, but like finding an offer. Well, your offer's Jiffo. It's not in OfferLab, right? Secret weapon research tools. How I use vidIQ to find what people are actually searching for. So if they're already searching for it, and I can put my offer in front of them, I'm probably a bit halfway there. If I can put my offer in front of them in a way that says, by the way, don't go and fall for a guy that does trading on his own, because if it's only one person, you're not protected. If he goes on holiday, gets sick, starts taking drugs, gets distracted, whatever. That's why I like Jiffo. Here's what you get. And then go and record a video showing the back office and showing, we're going to show OfferLab now, right? While Laura's on. So we're going to show OfferLab now. Well, that's if somebody's interested and you're showing the back office, you know, I told that story about I wanted to buy that piece of software and everybody had used AI on YouTube to just go, here's a website, I want to promote it. And they used AI videos. Well, all it did was basically, all it could do was tell me what was on the sales page, which I could read for myself. The one that I brought the product from, who earned the affiliate commission from me, was because they did a little 5-minute video showing me the back office and what you got and how it all worked. It's not hard, guys. It really isn't hard. It's only hard for people that like, oh, I couldn't have my face on camera. Get over that bit.
Yeah, I'm struggling with that,
Why?
but I've got there today. So
Yeah, you're on it now. What's different? And then here, you know, so if you, to save time, like if you go through this, you can see exactly how we can get we can come up with ideas, whether it be from AI, you know, this is my audience. What are their pain points, frustrations, hopes, dreams, desires? How does this product solve all of that? The pains, the problems, how does it feed their dreams, their desires, their wants? AI will give you loads of ideas. That should prompt you for a few more ideas of your own from your own experience. And that becomes your content. And you just say I won't do it now for time, but you just say to AI, you know, I do it all the time. Give me 50 ideas. Give me 50 ideas for a short little video. If you really don't want to be on camera, use AI. But I will guarantee you develop relationships better with people. People trust you more if you are on camera rather than using AI.
okay.
So you can do it without, absolutely you can. But most people that join me and Eric, they join because they see me, I'm so handsome, they love me, they go, he's amazing, that British guy. I don't care what the offer is, I'm joining, I'm signing up, where do I send my money? And then they go, I've got to put up with that American dude, but that's okay because Paul's so good, he makes up for that. Just because I'm willing to put my face on camera. We only teach marketing because I know not everyone's as good looking as me. So,
And remember, there is alternatives. There are faceless alternatives.
yeah,
So,
you absolutely can, but we're just being real.
yeah, we're being real.
OfferLab is all talking about relationships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In you know, as a great way. So we'll come back to it. Laura said she only had so long. So Laura, Matthew, what do you want to know about OfferLab? Do you just want me to show you the back office? Have you got a particular question?
Actually, can I ask a couple quick questions? One is,
Go on, then.
I was just on TikTok and they said that the offers, they're offering a bunch of stuff, ends midnight tonight. Can you tell me about that? And then I do know a little bit, but if you can explain it in your terms, I really want to know how many offers should you recommend? And does it matter who you sign up under? So that's
Well, now I was just going to say, explain all the value and the perks and everything you guys offer to anyway. So
Yeah.
That's why I invited Laura on.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so me and Eric, we saw OfferLab about 3 weeks in or something, and we're like, how have we missed this? Because it's Russell Brunson, right?
Yeah.
And then when we saw it, we went on this bit of a journey, like you're saying, could we explain, like, you know, what it is? And you know, how many offers should you promote and stuff. It took us a while to really grasp how powerful it is, right?
Okay.
So when I first saw it, I thought it's just a marketplace, right, of offers, a bit like ClickBank, but it really isn't. It really is so far beyond, right? So what it's all about is if I see a great offer on ClickBank and then a great offer on JVZoo and then Matthew's promoting something fantastic, right? And then maybe Tommy's got something great. There's no way of connecting them all together without a hell of a lot of work and making lots of funnels like we started talking with funnels, you know, I want to make lots of pages. So Russell's been getting frustrated by the industry because we all end up competing against each other. We all end up competing for the same customers. So what he's done is he's put together a way where we can all work together. So absolutely 100% for free, you can join OfferLab and you can promote any of the offers in there. And absolutely for free, you can put your offers in there. Now, when you said how many offers should you promote, me and Eric are into money trees, but they're all kind of connected by the same sort of thing, right? They're all make money online, income streams, money trees, right? So we can do Jifu because it's about making money without having to sell, right? And recruit and all that. You can get it for free if you do refer for, which opens you up to making a recurring income. Then we can promote OfferLab and we can Power Lead System. We can, you know, they all come under one umbrella. How many offers should you do? What's great about OfferLab is you can do as many as you want, as you can comfortably manage. And with AI now, that's a lot easier. But my take on it, I don't know about Eric, is they should be related. They should be related offers. So if you had a motorcycle shop, you might sell helmets and leathers and servicing and all related things to bikes. What I see a lot of online marketers do is they promote all weird different things because it's the latest shiny object. They tend to fail away after a while. What Russell's trying to do is make it that, do you know what? If Eric's got a great product and I've got a great product and the Hoff's got a great product, even if they're on ClickFunnels, HBA, Infusionsoft and different platforms, what OfferLab allows everybody to do is put their offer in the OfferLab marketplace and you can connect those offers together yourself in one super funnel. I'll show you in a minute. So you could pick a YouTube product, for example, and then you might want to connect with it that I think I saw one on there, like a branding, how to present magically. So if you're going to promote on YouTube and you're going to put your face on, a related product might be how to get your message across better, how to present properly. And then somebody on YouTube might be interested in SEO to rank their videos. Well, there might be another product for that. So that's kind of the magic of OfferLab, right? Russell's trying to get critical mass, he called it. I watched one of his videos today. For OfferLab to work, he needs lots and lots of people. As affiliates, he needs lots and lots of people putting their offers in. If that makes sense. So at the minute, there's offers, there's bonuses. Now, some are going away today, and the others are going to go away, he said, when he's got that critical mass, when he doesn't need to entice people in anymore. Because no, you don't need to entice people to put their offer on ClickBank because it's massive. That's what he wants with this. So at the minute, it's still fairly early, right? And he's giving away 17 ways to make money, different playbooks, isn't he, Eric? So, and they're starting this Thursday, right? He's starting to teach them live, and
Oh, he froze.
So have you got any questions from what I just said?
You're back.
You're
You
back.
froze for just a second.
Oh, sorry. I said it.
You're good.
Does that kind of answer your questions so far before I show the back office, or is there
Yes.
anything else you'd like?
Yes, I'm assuming, if I can assume it, generate what you had said is yes, you can have multiples, but I would definitely keep them all together. Like this would be digital marketing, this would be helping you with YouTube, this would be helping with your coaching, whatever. Okay. So thank you. All right. And then to get the bonuses and all, isn't it like $500 or something to get started?
Yeah. So this is OfferLab, right? And this is the marketplace with all, with all of the products. And what I like about it, there's physical products as well, because me and Eric want to get more and more. My internet's a bit shaky, sorry. We want to kind of get into doing more and more sort of selling books where people don't know me, don't know Eric. They buy a packet of vitamins or they buy some shoes I saw on here the other day. So they buy whatever, and it's not a team build, it's not an internet marketing thing, it's just literally a product. So there's everything: digital courses, coaching, everything you could think about, it will be on, if not already, right? Caribbean cruise, look, even a cruise. Right? So you might have a travel offer, and then you might find some travel bags or something that would relate. That's what I'm saying. So as many offers as you like, but keep them related. So I don't know if this is going to work, but what the magic of this is, like, I'm going to create a new funnel. And so I want to put on the front, I want to put Russell's book, it's free, .com secrets.
I'll get the
So-
recording for this.
Sorry?
What, or is this recorded and I'll be able to get the recording?
Yeah, I'll drop the link in a minute because it's on YouTube, so I'll drop the link in for you. But it's
Okay.
very simple, look. So I'm going to give away his book for free, but I want an order bump. Well, what would make a great product to add on that? So if you want to launch and scale your company online with simple sales funnels, that's great. Here's, just for speed, look, here's a LinkedIn cash flow thing that I saw those speak. They were very good. So I like them. So that's going to be my order bump, right? So add order bump. Just got to find it in the list. There it is. $17. So I'm giving away a free book on the front end. Now my order bump is a $17 offer. That's not too bad, is it?
Yeah.
And that's 100% commission on that one, by the way. So I give away a free book. Then there's an offer for $17. And then they go to the checkout unless I want to add another offer. So now that's a Russell Brunson product. That's their own thing, the LinkedIn one. Now let's say I want to offer the no BS direct marketing for non-direct marketing, a book, another book. Maybe it's related. Maybe I want to offer the YouTube client attraction workshop. So I'm going to click plus. That makes another offer. Now what's great is that is on ClickFunnels. That is on another platform, and that's on another platform. That's on our own website. But can you see what I've just done? I've just made a super funnel in how long?
Yeah.
With that, I would have probably put a bit more thought into the products, but can you see how easy and quick that is?
Yes.
Okay.
And just so you know, there's nobody can do this.
Yeah.
This technology doesn't exist because they work with Stripe, and Stripe actually had to rewrite. They spent tons of money on coding to be able to facilitate these, because you're talking about multiple different creators on multiple sites, and it's all going through one funnel. So yeah, there's nobody can do this.
Yeah, and that's a
you know,
great
it's
question,
just-
Eric, that you said. So it takes Stripe. Does it take other payments?
No. So
That's right.
Russell's got the agreement. They put billions through Stripe.
Okay.
Okay. So when you join, look, mine's got disconnected because my internet went. I connected it again earlier, just waiting for them to approve it. But so what happens is Russell is the payment processor in effect, but Stripe is, right? As soon as somebody buys, let's suppose in that was a paid offer, right, on the front. As soon as somebody buys, what happens with Stripe is it says, okay, Eric's owed $10 from that sale, $17 from that one, and if somebody brought the offer to, maybe it's a 50% commission on that one, $300 off that one. What happens is instantly Stripe pays everybody their cut. It all goes through Stripe, so it enables that to happen.
Okay, cool. And then my question would be the percentage. Does he already have it all marked out, or is it like, 5%, 10%? I've heard people
Right.
talk about different things.
Okay, so if you were to put your offer in there and you were offering 20% commission, that's up to you. And that's what I would get paid if I sold your deal.
Okay,
If
so I would
Matthew
come up
puts
with
an
the
offer
first.
in and he's got 50%, that's what it would be, and it would automatically get worked out by OfferLab.
Okay.
So
and
you would be able to see what the percentage is on each offer if you wanted to add that. So you would know, oh, I want to add this TikTok product to the funnel. This creator's offering 75% commission. I want to add that. So you'll know ahead of time what you'll make.
Okay, but I'm
when you
also,
build- does that make
like,
sense?
if I was to sell your stuff, I would say how much. So it would be the person that I'm promoting their stuff that they would tell me 10%. Okay, got it. Thank
Correct.
you.
And
Correct.
they
Yes.
they put it right in there, look, in the marketplace.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
Okay, so So that's kind of what OfferLab. That's a quick demo what OfferLab is. That, I mean, that's really really good. And also, he encourages you, if you want to promote it, you message the person. So he's encouraging you to make these connections with people, because there's a powerful bit where he said, if I lost everything today, I'd be a millionaire again next week. Because what I would do
So
is I would reach out to Mike Filsaime, I'd reach out to Tony Robbins, I'd reach out to Dean Graziosi, I'd reach out to Dave Sharp, I'd reach out to Mark Harbert, and I'd say, hey guys, fancy doing a promotion together?
Yeah,
Let's
it's
make.
phenomenal. This is the best thing that's come out.
I know it's that people say, oh, it's a game changer, and it never is. But this is something completely different, and it has to go through Stripe because they're the only ones that programmed it, especially for Russell, where you could chain literally 100 offers if you wanted to. I mean, that would be crazy, but you could chain 100 offers, and if somebody went through and brought that one, not that one, brought that one, brought that one, not that one, honestly, everybody gets paid within like a minute, instantly, into their Stripe.
so when I look at OfferLab too, it's the more you're in it, the more you see all the different
Yeah.
things that are available. But it's really three prongs here. So you have, and we're really going to promote, we're really going to take advantage of all three. But you have the affiliate side, right? So somebody who's just interested in being an affiliate, they can join the platform for free.
Right.
They can come in, they can build these super funnels, they can go promote and earn commissions, right? The second is a creator. So somebody that is going to create their own digital products that can add their product to this platform. And now they have access to work and connect with other creators. Hey, I've got this great, looks like your product's great. Do you mind putting my product on the back end or front end? Gives them an ability to collaborate. So we certainly have products, and we want to build more products that we put into here, because we'll make money when any and all these affiliates decide to sell our product and it's sitting in the marketplace. The third one I'm really excited about that most people don't think about is the broker side. That being, how many creators are out there that are not familiar with OfferLab, who are
Yeah.
maybe promoting their products on other platforms. So I can easily go out and find those people every single day and reach out to 10 of them and say, hey, Matthew, I see you have this TikTok, training that you're selling for, $97 on whatever, on JVZoo. But are you a part of do you have it listed on OfferLab? Because I'd like to potentially promote it. And Matthew's like, no, I don't, what's OfferLab? Or no, I've just used JVZoo. And I say, okay, well, it's Russell Brunson. And if he's a creator, he knows who Russell is probably. Say, well, you can why not load your product over here? It's free. It's not going to cost you anything. You'll get a lot more exposure. It'll probably help you out with sales. And, it'll only take you a few minutes to do that. So now Matthew says, oh, cool, check it out. So I send him my link. He comes over, he sets it up. Well, he's, obviously I brought him to this platform, and now he goes in and he's going to be promoting his own product too. So now I'm making overrides on all the sales that are being made on that product, right? Because I'm the one that introduced him to the platform. So you can make money reselling as an affiliate. You can put your own products in there if you decide to build your own, put them in there if they sell through you or any of the affiliates inside, or you can just introduce creators who are already out there who are not familiar this platform exists. And if they come in and their product starts to sell, you're going to make overrides on all that as well. So that's huge. You know what I mean? Because I know some creators right now that I know aren't on here, and they sell lots of just through their own personal marketing. They have big lists already. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out. Go ahead,
That's
Paul.
good. Can I ask two questions before I have to go? I have a coaching client. One is, I know that there were replays, because I missed the 4-day thing or whatever. Is that worth to get it? Because
Yeah.
I think $47, what if that's worth to get? And then the second question is, oh gosh, hold on. What is the free and then the creator and the broker? What's for coming in?
Okay, so to become as an affiliate, absolutely free. To put your stuff on there as a creator, absolutely free, and it uses AI to make a sales page inside of their marketplace. All the fulfillment is still delivered by what you've got already. You just put a line of code on, so it takes you 10 minutes to put your own offers in. It's very easy. So the only reason for somebody not to do it is they hate money, basically. And then to be a broker and connect people, absolutely free. The reason why people go for the certification, Laura, I'll look at the VIP thing in a sec and see if it's still available. But the reason why people go for certification, let me just stop the screen share. Eric, could you see if the VIP thing's still there? Offerlab.com/VIP, I think it was. So the reason why people go certified, one, there's bonuses. One of them is he asked his top affiliates that are all millionaire marketers, if you had to go full-time in 100 days, what would you do? Right?
Okay.
So that's great. But then he's also offering these 17 playbooks that he's teaching live with strategies like the Warren Buffett principle, popcorn principle, trip and trial principles, all these ways of generating money. He's made millions. He's made millions. So it's all the stuff he does and he's teaching it live. And there's 30 days how to fill your funnel, a 30-day guided traffic plan to actually get traffic to any offer you want, but obviously, hopefully that's what he wants. So to get your cut, you get 0.5% when you've sold $1,000 yourself in the platform, either as an affiliate or as a creator. To get more money, when you've sold 100,000, either as an affiliate or as a creator, you get the extra 1.5%.
Okay.
Or if you go certified, he gives you 100% commission when you sell that because he's not interested in making money on the certification. So it's $497. You get the bonuses, but you don't have those. You don't have to sell $1,000 worth or $100,000 worth to get the cuts. So that's where you shortcut making the overrides if you go certified.
So it's 497. That's what I know something was 500. Okay, so 500 is the whole thing. I'm going all in. Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Okay.
I was just going to ask Eric if the VIP thing is still there.
It is still there.
Okay, yeah. So the recordings, $47. I've got some that I've recorded off my screen. They're not the best because they're recorded off the screen and my computer's always busy. I could certainly send you those, but to be honest with you, the 47 is probably worth it to get the recordings.
Okay. All right.
So, and then the final question you had, the importance of, who you kind of join with. Obviously the way we work, anybody that sort of is partnered with us are the people that we're working with. So in other words, let's say Matthew, right? So he's working directly with us. So anything that we do, we just, even though we're not making overrides on that 500, we don't care. We're making overrides actually because we're actually, it's a two-tier system. So, him coming in, you coming in, obviously if products sell, we're going to make a little bit of percentage of that. But even more importantly, we're going to have people that don't fall in with us, but it doesn't matter to us as long as you come within our umbrella. What Paul and I like to do, and we've already gone in and recorded a lot of the stuff ourselves so we can go back to it. It's a lot of information to digest. So we typically like to come together. You're a coach, you know how it is. I'm not sure what you coach, but we have to go back. We put stuff in bite-sized pieces, and then we come back to everybody and say, hey, we've been through this training. This is what we learned. This is what we thought was valuable. This is what we thought wasn't. So, we do a lot of that, just for the community and people inside of our umbrella, because this is what we do full time. So, we're sitting here dissecting that information and trying to share it out and help people with their business. So,
okay, awesome. Paul, you said you were going to put something in there for YouTube and any way to get a hold of you guys, because Matt just introduced me and I'm glad that I met you guys and I'm so excited.
So if you go, I'm just about to drop it in the chat in Zoom now. If you want to grab it, it's the YouTube link for this call. I'm streaming it live to YouTube. Where's the chat gone now? Chat. There you go. Oh, that's useful. It appeared on the other screen for some reason. If you grab that link now, Laura, and copy it.
Okay.
You can get hold of us via Matthew.
Okay.
Or I'm streaming it live to YouTube. There's the chat gone now. Chat. There you go. Why is that playing? Oh, that's useful. It appeared on the other screen for some reason.
That is.
If you that off, I don't know where that's playing. I've got a million tabs. You can get hold of us via Matthew.
Okay.
Or I'm streaming it live to YouTube. There's the chat gone now.
I hate that. That happens to me all the time. I got just as many tabs open, Paul.
It on the other screen for some reason. Yeah, but it's not showing a little. It's not showing a little. That's playing. I've got a million. You can get hold of us via
Mine just opened over on my other screen when I clicked on the link.
Streaming it live to YouTube. Do you know what? It's Matthew playing it. I've just muted Matthew.
No, it was me. It was me. I'm so sorry.
Laura, Laura.
What is wrong with me?
I already don't like you. Right.
Say that. No, anyway. All right. Thank you.
So you've got the link, and it's 100% commission, so I'm guessing Matthew might be interested in signing up before you, or you might sign Matthew up. I'm just going to let you two sort
Okay,
that
so
out.
yeah, okay, that's fine. But if I sign up underneath Matt, then I get you guys too and your community and all that
No,
stuff.
yeah, you will. We could make 2 sales, Eric. Yeah, you have to go with us direct. No, we're not like that. So yeah, so we've got a Facebook group, we've got a support chat where, like Eric says, the idea is we've got some bonuses there, but the idea is basically we'll want to work together and help each other get there. I can
Okay,
send
awesome.
you.
Thank you so much, Matt. I'll call you in an hour. Okay, bye everybody. Thank you so much.
Sounds good. Have a good call.
Thank you,
Cheers.
thank you.
So I don't know what you want to do there, Matthew. I'll send you our page, and then
Yeah, send me the page. Obviously, if she's gonna, it's just gonna make sense because I'll pay and then I'll make my money back and I'm ready to rock and roll. And
it takes 30 days.
yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem.
To get the payment. So
That's not a problem. Why are any idea? What's the thought process behind 30 days? Just typical business play, 30 days refunds, or what's the play?
Yeah. I guess so. If you promote one of the offers in the marketplace, or you sell one of your courses, it's instant. It's like in a minute. So me and Eric were you're wetting ourselves with excitement, weren't we? And then we found out the commissions on that side of it are like 30 days. So we're still
no big deal.
happy. Just we didn't as much as we thought we would with excitement.
Perfect.
So yeah, so that's kind of that. And if you weren't sure, I think everyone here sort of seen Offer Lab. If not, no, Laura hadn't. So has anybody else got any questions on anything marketing related? If not, I guess we'll call this. This is like season 1, isn't it? We'll call this one. We'll bring it to a close then. The first episode of a new season of Paul and Eric's Marketing Calls.
If I think of something, it's going to be in your site. I can put it in the comments. Is that okay?
What, on YouTube
Absolutely.
or?
Where is this going? This recording?
It's going on YouTube, but my intention is I didn't record it. I'll download it off YouTube and put it on our blog. It will go on our it's on YouTube already, so it will go on our blog. And what we'll do is we'll make shorts out of this with Opus Pro, which is one of the things that we teach to drive people. We'll teach this next week, but you see, we'll take this. Okay, we can put the YouTube link into Opus Pro. That will make shorts for us, and then we'll use all these shorts. We'll promote to our list. Because we give away a lead magnet, Watches Build Money Trees. We'll give that away.
Yeah, I do have a lot of questions, but I can't think of them right now. There's questions that
okay. Get your questions.
I'm sorry.
Get your questions together, Laura, and just buzz me, and we'll jump on a call.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
And just to be clear, what Laura? Yeah, it was another Laura, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The bonuses to go certified, you can check everywhere. We're not just saying it. They finished today officially. Now he said he's got to reach critical mass, but he's saying that the bonuses are finishing today. The playbooks and that, he said he'll probably drop those once he reaches critical mass. So we're not in control of it. It's not it's not a false, you got to buy it now kind of deal. I'll show you the email if you want to see it, if you don't trust us. But yeah, that's today. The bonus is finished. So Matthew in particular with Laura, you might want to check that out today.
Next week, if there's any guinea pigs that want us to if you are putting marketing out there, if you want us to kind of evaluate the marketing and go through it on the Zoom, let us know.
Yes.
I'm one.
I knew, Tommy. That's why I was looking right at you. You didn't see me, but I was looking at you. Your marketing's gotten, from the beginning to now. I mean, you went from. I mean, I think it's encouraging for people because, you've started to really dive into the tools and do some cool stuff. And but yeah, we'll definitely look at it and see where we can do some tweaks or maybe give you some different ideas and angles and stuff like that. So that'd be good.
Yeah, I haven't been able to make one of those funnels yet because nobody instantly replied when I
Yeah.
asked if I could promote their stuff. I'm finally getting a few to let me know.
Yeah, it was the same for us, Tommy. Just keep applying for stuff, and they do come through. I think a lot of them, to be honest with you, like Mark Harbert, who Eric knows, he flew out to Boise, Idaho. I just
Yeah.
like saying Boise, Idaho. Right?
Yeah.
But I think a lot of them are like really busy with the launch. You got a lot of David Sharp from Empower Network is there if you know him, and
Yeah.
it just seems like they're all being buddy, hanging out with each other and drinking too much and eating too much and probably having a really good time talking marketing and stuff. To be worried about getting back to you about.
And Mark's I've known him for a long time. He's a great guy, and he puts together really strong products. So I'll reach out to him next. I just didn't want to bother him while he's out there, but I'll reach out to him and see, sort of what products he's got on there, what's the hottest products, because we could probably build some super funnels around his stuff, and then I'll let him know that hey, we've got people on the team that want to resell your stuff, and make sure
Yeah, I
we
want
can
to get something out
get
there
those
and
approved.
get some money coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Especially if they don't pay for 30 days.
Yeah. Well, I think as well. I mean, you can promote Jifu as well and stuff like that. But I think one of the things that I've been reminded of lately is, what's the pain, what's the frustration, what's the hopes, what's the dreams? How does this solve that? Because it's very easy to sit here all day and go, "This is a fantastic looking calculator, isn't it? It's amazing. I'm telling you what, this calculator, it's fantastic." Without going, kind of. How, do you ever need to do math on the fly? How hard is it? Not getting any younger, finding it's not as easy, I don't use math so much, and then I found this Super Casio MX8B.
And remember, Tommy, that the 30 days is on the 497, but if you build a super funnel and you go promote it today, you build it today, promote it today, you're going to get paid instantly on that. So if somebody goes out
I see.
and they
Okay.
Yeah. It's just that certification piece that's the 30-day, but any of the stuff through the affiliate products through the funnel is instant. So
Sorry, one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
No
That's what we're here for.
Like Jifu have got products. Can we put them on OfferLab?
No, you can't, but they could if they wanted to. So you could reach out to Jifu and say, I can't find you on OfferLab.
Right.
And they go, "What's OfferLab?" And you could say, it will take you 10-15 minutes to add a product in, and it's a launch by Russell Brunson, one of the top marketers on the planet. There's going to be hundreds of thousands of eyeballs in that marketplace, and there's no trading stuff in there at the minute.
Now, one of the things we could do is Paul and I could get together. We could build a product around maybe a $7, just a generic trading. Maybe it's trading with NLP, since you already have that. Have a $7 that you guys promote that you're going to get compensated on through that system, and maybe you put like something on the back end that you'd make maybe a little bit additional money. But now you've got a buyer, somebody who purchased something for $7 interested in trading. So what's stopping you from reaching out to that person and saying, "Hey, here's the platform that I use"? So we may have to look into some of those things for Jifu as well. And there may be some products in there about trading you can start with without waiting for us. I don't know. I haven't looked.
There's nothing in there for products at the minute, so I've already looked. But just think how powerful it is. Me and Eric want to build lots and lots of money trees. How easy is it with AI to make a product that you can put in the marketplace that promotes anything else? So Jifu products are in there, but we could me and Eric take 10 minutes, go to AI. I want to create a why trading is so powerful for online marketers, because there'll be a lot of online marketers looking. So we'll tailor it to the audience, right? Why trading solves 99% of online marketing problems. You don't have to sell, you don't have to recruit, you sell it for $7. The platform we use inside the product is Jifu, and you can take a 7-day free test drive. Do you see?
Yeah.
We could pick
how we use scanners to to identify all of our trades, and we only have to trade 30 minutes a day, something like that. And then you teach them about scanners and all that. You're not promoting the Jifu scanner. You're just teaching them what a scanner is and all that sort of stuff. sell it for $5. They buy it, and it's like, oh, by the way, this is the scanners we chose, you know, and so there's a lot of front door and different angles that we can do, and Paul and I are already talking about those things with Jifu and OfferLab and any other thing that we're doing. So and it's sometimes a little bit easier promoting on the front end, like that lower ticket, you know, sort of front end. Somebody's that's just kind of like, well, I just kind of want to get an idea. $5, I throw $5 away on a coffee every day. I'll buy this and check it out. So
yeah, but Eric, all of these people that are in OfferLab will know about the Sharks and the Shepherds because they watched that video. The Sharks and the Shepherds.
Great video.
Well, that's the Trojan horse thing that he was talking about, right?
Yeah.
But the people that are looking to sell your offers, they're either Sharks or Shepherds, and the Sharks just want the biggest commission.
Yeah.
And the Shepherds want, you know, something that will help people. You can do it all in OfferLab, so it's great.
Saying that when you told Deborah that you would have to have something approved by Jifu to go on there, you couldn't put your link on there, or
well, no, so we can't put Jifu products on because that Jifu, the only people that could list their products on it, right? So just like me, my NLP course, Eric can't put it on there. I'm the only one who can because I've got access to the product, if you know what I mean. Well, Eric could, but he doesn't own my products, right? So I own my own products, as it were, right? We're in partnership, but you get what I'm saying. It's like we can't get into Jifu to put the code on the website that they need because you put a little snippet of code on, right? So although we can't put Jifu on, we can do the Trojan horse idea and we can create our own product with AI, a little PDF. But in the PDF, we can put links to our Jifu scanner on, can't we?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I thought you were saying you couldn't do that.
But we can't take a Jifu product and list it directly on OfferLab.
I see.
But if I go to Jifu and I get it listed, I'll get 1.5% of everything that they sell through the platform.
Can I have 0.5% of it?
Well, do you know what? It becomes apparent if you watch those launch videos. Russell doesn't deal with people that are selling like $100 here and there. All those people, they're doing millions. And could you imagine if you put an offer on and somebody finds it and says that's an order bump and they're selling like 6 figures a month? All the big, you know, so many hundreds of people have made $1 million using ClickFunnels from Russell's trainings. You know, it's me and Eric. We play small. We don't realize it a lot, and it takes something like this to wake you up and go, well, there's a lady on there. She's autistic. She's a 2 Comma Club member. She's made $1 million. She's autistic, and it's like, what's my excuse? Jesus, you know. NLP. I thought we were doing well. We did 124 grand in Exodus, and that's not in 4 months, and that's not bragging or boasting. And that's it. And I'm like, I'm ready for the next challenge now, aren't we, Eric? We're ready to go. We're like, and the thing is though, the market, you know, the industry's shabby. OfferLab's changing it. OfferLab's got us exciting again because we can see now the opportunity, not just to sell as an affiliate, not just to get your courses on, but to actually make these deals. And it's like it's so great because I can also reach out to people on the platform and say, hey, I've got an NLP product that helps people with their mindset for marketing. How many people on there are selling marketing related things? Oh my God.
And you might say to yourself, well, I could never create my own product, but you know, everybody that ever created a product had never created a product before they did that first one. So, and Russell in there actually trains you and teaches you, to do that. And now with AI, I mean, if you've got a specific thing you're really good at or you're passionate about, and you can create a product, that offers solutions for people. I mean, anybody can, I think, create products now. And now it's, and now you've got an entire platform that you can place those products on. So, we kind of lead with the affiliate side, but at the end of the day, there are a lot of people that come online and they start building out their own products. They love that. They love researching. They love putting something together of value, and then put it out to the marketplace, and then have guys like us or affiliates, selling their product. So we don't, that's why I'm saying there's so many different ways to skin the cat here. So, and I think a lot.
Do you
What's that?
copyright them? How do you protect those things? You copyright them if you do one?
It's another reason to have your
can.
face on camera.
Yeah, you can, but I mean, people in this, I mean, I've seen where, they'll buy a product and then they'll just, they'll redo the product and, they'll reverse engineer it, for themselves. So, I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal, unless you're dealing with like, some sort of a unique piece of software or you've got some unique information. But if it's just, if it's information about a product about affiliate marketing, there's probably 1,000 other products out there as well that teach similar, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not that big of a deal. So, but I'm sure the big dogs, the big influencers, the Tony Robbins and all those guys, I'm sure they're copywriting some of their stuff, but I think just getting started, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, look, we're over time, and Eric, you need to check your messages from Laurie.
Okay, I will.
Yeah. And just to say, to close out, like talking about bonuses, I think you've all got my 5-day NLP course here. I know Matthew hasn't, but what we said as one of our bonuses, and if you're certified and you haven't got it, message me direct on Facebook, right? So it sells for $297, right? It's a 5-day course to help you clear your blockages, decide what you want, move, and then achieve your goals, right? Me and Eric are going to put it on OfferLab, and we said part of the bonus is anything me and Eric put on. We've got a 30-day and 30 days course. We've got an NLP for trading course. We've got the 5-day transformation course ready to go without even thinking. What we said is if you're with us in OfferLab certified, you can obviously sell them because they'll be in the marketplace, but we're going to give you those products, right? So you can review them properly. You can go through them. You don't have to buy them. So that would be a bonus for Laura. I was thinking, Matthew, you're already good mindset. You probably don't want it, but it's another 297 offer.
Hey, listen, you can never sharpen your mindset better more than, so don't ever say that anybody.
That's what I say as well. But yeah, so that straight away there's a 297 bonus there, with that.
Well, when you mentioned the certification, it brought up another question to me. If we got time for it right quick, I just lost you. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
I
swiped the keyboard on my computer and you went away. But anyway, oh, there you are. Okay. Certification.
Sometimes I just do this to annoy people.
Do we buy the certificate? Do we buy the certification, or do we have to get certified by after we bought it? Do you have? I mean, I'm in the process of going through all those things, but there's a zillion things in there to go through to complete the certification process.
My understanding, anyway, unless anybody's seen different, is no, you're certified because you've paid. Now it's up to you. Now it's up to you how long it takes you to go through the videos.
I got you. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Right, guys, I really should be going. I've got somewhere else to be, and I probably just need a quick chat with Eric about something. So thanks a lot. See you next week. Feel free to share this out. Like I say, use it as a lead magnet for yourself. Hey, I'm part of Master Plan Affiliates, and they do this free weekly call. If you want to know, ask me. It gets you that relationship going with them, because it's just like then, Laura's interested in OfferLab certified. She's gone via Matthew, who knows us. One of them's most likely going to buy it, maybe both of them, but somebody's going to make 100% commission. So, that's the way it works. You're offering value, and if you've not got value, don't share it. But if you got value, or you think other people might get value, go and share it out. That's what me and Eric do. It's like Eric put something out today, found this YouTube video. It's so true what he says, and he he put that message out there, and then he shared a video on how to make graphics, and sharing stuff out, giving people something that's useful to them, builds that relationship. And then guess what? When there's a promotion for the latest deal that's out there, or OfferLab or whatever, people think of the person that's helped them. I used to know somebody who used to talk about whenever they went on a flight, if they found an interesting article that say Tommy might be interested in, they'd rip the page out and they'd send it to them. Just shows I'm thinking of you. Anyway, I've got to go. See you guys next week. Thanks for coming on.